Well, hello folks. Well, it's dinner time here at work, and one of the lads has just come to me and said, it's dinner time, and said, Ian, I've dropped a little bit of scrap near your car. Opa. Oh, ooh. Oh, look at that. He said he's dropped a bit of scrap outside the car. Ah, that's a ring. I'm going to looking for another penny. Well, hello folks. Well, we made it back home, and the scrap gods were kind to me on the way home as well. Looks like I'm going to have to go in there and get that, doesn't it? Well, I've had to get in for a closer look. So, every bit helps. Copper everywhere. Scrap gods shining on me. In so much as I managed to pick a battery up, and there was a builder's skip that had quite a little bit of, I'm going to say, cable in it, and some door furniture. So I've let quite lucky there, and also my wife tells me I've had a visitor. Now, I get this guy who comes round now and again, and she says he's brought a parcel that turned out to be a big box. She told him to put it in the garage, to which he said, I can't get it in the shed, so I'll have to leave it outside. So there's plenty of room there, plenty of room. I know what's in here, and I guess snobby scrap picker will also know what's in here, because I get these every now and again, and even Adelino da Gama will be yeah, you knew it. Plugs and more plugs. I do actually need to do a video about plugs very soon, especially seeing that plugs featured heavily in my last live stream. Right, seems I've got to make some room for that lot, for this copper piping, and for that lot. Well, you know I've got this thing about birds, don't you? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, what's going on? Well, that's because they're all having a bath on top of that shed. Yeah, you're all waiting to come back and annoy me, aren't you? Well, now that all the birds have shooed off, looks like I've got a busy evening. Well, I've emptied the car, and I've, just for you lot, for no one else, what have I done with the angle grinder? I've cut all the tubing up, so to give you people a little bit of closure, as in, what was I given? Now, bear in mind, okay, whatever weight we've got in there, I'm going to knock a kilogram off for some brass. At the most, maybe 2 kilograms, so let's go. And I got it. Getting weak in my old age. So that's about, I said 10 kilograms for the bag. I said I'd knock a kilogram, 2 kilograms off for the brass that's inside. There ain't that much brass. 2 valves, 2 connectors. So 8 kilograms of tube copper. That's going to be fetching £5 a kilogram, so £40 English money for that scrap copper. 2 kilograms of brass, fetching around about £3.60, so another £7, so £47. Bit of cabling, let's round it up, £50 for some scrap given to me at dinner time. So not a bad dinner time at all indeed. However, so Pasha Kov Robertson commented in my last video and said, it's a pity he didn't live closer to me, or he would have taken this galvanised water and turned it into a garden planter. Now then, that's got me thinking, because you do know, or you do remember, that I took an old coffee table. It was a glass top coffee table, and thrown away in a skip, and I turned it into a planter. And I like that. I've got some, I can make some leaves and swirly bits like that. So now that's got me thinking, can I turn that into a garden planter? Maybe take some angle iron, really batter it to pieces, give it like that wrought iron effect. Little legs, not even that much off the ground. Okay, that's an idea. I have an old lampshade. It's got all these little leaves on it, so maybe I can take some wire and just weave. Well, there we go. That's as Pooh's mate say. So there we go, as Pooh's mate said. I haven't been collecting scrap, I've been collecting artist material. I also like what someone else put in the comments. Ian, you said you weren't scrapping no more. I ain't scrapping no less either. Right, it's getting to be 7:30 on a Wednesday evening, and Huey Lyons Art is doing a premiere at 8 o'clock English time on making a animal out of a gas bottle, so I have to watch that. Okay, Ian in his shed. Just see you in the next one. Well, that's all the parts off the tank. I've made space for the plugs and the tank in the shed, but one last thing. I also found a tin of paint. Not any tin of paint, but copper paint. Can I weigh the paint in, do you think? Can I extract the copper from the paint? What do you think?